Now both the particles have same velocity, same initial velocity, and field is inside the plane. So field is making same angle with both the velocities. So let's check the steps here. So first is both have same velocity magnitude, which implies that force due to field on both will be of equal magnitude too, which implies they will turn by same angle in same time. Field, the force is same, which turns them. Their masses, everything is same. So they will turn by the same angle in same amount of time, which means angle between them will remain 60 degree. So if one turns by 30 degree, another will also turn by 30 degree, like here you can see. So the difference between them will still remain 60 degree. So when the difference between them is always 60 and magnitude of velocity does not change, because magnetic field cannot change velocity magnitude. So V dot V will always be V square cos 60, which is V square by 2. That is our answer. Now for second part, time period is, they have given time as pi m by qb, which we know is half of the time period of the circular motion. And the full circular motion's time period is 2 pi m by qb. So this is half of the time period. So this particle will reach here, and in the same time this particle will reach here. Both will complete their semicircles. So again, the angle between them will remain to be 60 degree. It will be same. So R1 dot R2 is equal to 2R into 2R, because this length for both is 2R. Cos 60 degree is equal to 2R square. And R for a circular path in a magnetic field is mv by qb. So our answer is this.